I wanted to do a little unboxing, but I already unboxed it. So this is something I've not seen on the internet. Is this particular case here? It's the Classico Storage Master HD 12. So I'm looking at this, holds 12 hard drives, which I don't know who this was intended for, but basically I bought it because it has two 140 millimeter fans in the front and 120 in the back. That came included. It was like $59, I think, and at Newegg, but nobody shows this. So, you know, it came packaged pretty well. Like if I look at, you know, how it was packaged, it came with the standard foam things, and it was wrapped up in, you know, plastic. So, anyways, I'm going to show you the case here, and you know, and we'll see how it's going. I may end up putting the motherboard in it and making this a complete build, but I'm not sure what I'm going to do here. So anyways, I just want you to see this. I think it's pretty well made case, but we'll look at that. Okay, this is the case. I've unboxed it, got it on my footstool here, and so we're going to take a little look at it. I like the looks of this because this does not have a glass case or a glass side. And I wanted something exactly like this that didn't have, you know, a glass side on it. I'm kind of tired of all the bling. For a gaming PC that's going to sit underneath of your desk, what do you need all that for? But we're going to take this off, and I want to show you some things. We're going to take a better look at it, but yeah, I think it looks really good. It doesn't have USB Type-C plug on. It's about the only thing I could really tell you. And only one USB 3.0 on top. But other than that, it's okay. So we have those fans that are installed, as I was talking about. And has like a filter on the top, it looks like, which I kind of like that. A filter, so we can see inside. Let's take that off a minute. Look down in there. Oh, I don't know. So you could put 120 or 140 millimeter fans on there, it looks like. I'm not sure you can get how many of each, but you may get 3, you may get 2, I don't know. But there we go. I kind of like this. Get that on there straight. Now I'm going to pause this for a minute, and we're going to take the back cover off. I want to show you some stuff in it. Okay, here we go with the back off of this case, and if you can see some of the features in here, let's see, we would have 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, and then the 2 on the front. But there's also 2 back here for these. But the way that these are, this is the one I took out here. Let me get this over here. This is the one that I took out from here. And I just kind of stuck this hard drive in here just to show you. I think there's 2 per hard drive. So you could fit those in there, and then plus you could fit 2 you could fit 2 SSDs in here, but I got that. That's how it would go. It'd be a little tight fit here, but you can get them in there. I don't want to put that in. I want to get that stuck. But anyways, once I get all these drive cases out, you know, it'll be okay. And as you can see here, this has plenty of air places on here to get air, almost like an open case. And so once I get this together, it'll be okay. I can get this fitting on here, right? So I can tighten up the screws. I think that's it. And the screws, like I said, they're attached to the back. Thumb screws. And so this is the case here. Okay, this is what it looks like with the cover off and get down in here. Like this kind of like little design here, like a three-headed lion. And I took this apart from the back, wanted to see what I could do if these things would come out. I think that they do. Yeah, I took 4 screws off of this one and it comes out. So that's coming out here. All these are going to come out when I do my build, all the drive cages. I don't need those. On the back, there's 2 underneath of here, space for 2 drives, and that would be enough because basically everything I plan to put in this PC, I got a MSI Torpedo motherboard, Gen 4, and I'm kind of waiting on the processor to come to put it together with. I got everything else in it, but that particular board has the space for 2 M.2 slots, and I'm going to put a 1 gig and a 2 gig in those slots. And so that'll be the build for this. This is going to be a gaming computer. I want it to run cool, not look pretty, because it's going to be underneath the desk. You know, if you was setting this on top, maybe you might want it to, you know, you might want the glass side color and all that kind of stuff. But for what I'm planning on doing, I don't want all that. This will be fine. Look at this side here. You know, it's almost like having no side. You can see through it if you wanted to put, you know, a lot of LEDs and stuff in there. You can do that. But, you know, it looks like, I mean, it's steel. It's really well built. And every place I see, like here's another place for a hard drive. Here's a place for a hard drive. And then these slots. And it says 12. I'm not putting 12 hard drives in here. No way. Probably won't even have a mechanical hard drive in here. But it's got plenty of spaces for whatever you want it to do. And like I said, this seems to be well made. Came with the fans included. I don't know if they light up yet, but you know, I'm going to probably take another picture of this after it's built. But it looks, you know, really good, the front and stuff on there. And I'm not going to take the backside off now, but you know, I could. Maybe I will. But these thumb screws are attached, and the same way with the back, so you don't have to worry about losing those. And this motherboard, you know, you can put a full-size motherboard in here. And like I said, it came with the fans, front fans and the back fans. You can put some top ones in there or a radiator. It's got plenty of room for the radiator. Looks like the cutouts are just right. So looks like it's going to be a pretty easy build. to be honest with you. I'm not sure about all the room in here with these hard drive things. It's like, okay, there's a bracket like this one underneath there, so it would be kind of, you'd have to run the cables around those kind of brackets. But I think it's going to be okay, and see what the build is. I'm kind of glad that these things come out. I'd be sending this back if they didn't come out. But like I said, there's 4 screws that hold them in. And then once you take the 4 screws out, you just lift them out. So 4, and then you can lift them out, or they'll fall out. Depends on how you got this set up when you're taking the screws out, I guess. But it seems to be pretty steady. It's not plastic, not one of them plastic cases. The front's got some plastic on it, but I got a magnet. I kind of like that little figurehead drawing there. The 3-head lion. Kingdom. That sounds like a Chinese brand, but I'm not sure. But I have seen some hard drives that they make that weren't too good. If that's the same brand or whatever, I have no idea. But anyways, this seems to be pretty good. And like I said, these need to go. I don't know what this was intentionally made for, some kind of a server or something. But, you know, I don't know why you would put 12 hard drives in a computer. But anyway, this is what this was advertised. Nobody has done a video on this, and I intend to upload it. Here we go. We got the motherboard in here. And this big, huge Assassin heatsink in here with the extra fan I put in the middle of it. And I don't have a video card in here yet, or a power supply, but I've got them. Well, the video card's in the other room, but I got the power supply right here. So it's probably going to be the next thing that goes in here. And right now I'm going to have to plug this up and install this one fan I took out to get the motherboard in. But man, it gives you plenty of room to work in there, and the standoffs were right. Kind of thought they wouldn't. I took one out and had to put it back, but the standoffs were right for ATX full-size motherboard. At least this MSI one that I put in here. So anyways, I'll keep on with the build until it's done. Here we go. It's fully assembled and looks pretty good, to be honest with you. I haven't put an operating system on it yet, but that would be the next step. Here's how it looks from the side. I did stick a Assassin heatsink in there, and it comes with 2 fans, and I stuck a fan in between it. It does have a little bit of blue stuff, and then also there's some on my video card, but other than that, there's no LED in there at all, other than those 2 things. But the back fans and the front fans don't have any. Oh, and I kind of forgot, but the power supply has a blue light in it as well. But, you know, it's fan pointing down, so you're probably not going to see any of that. But that's it.